I needed to feel some kind of physical pain to get over my emotional pain. The reason I ever got into running was through a traumatic experience, and running basically helped me process that. It's not the most healthy mindset to be in. I just found myself running when I was upset, pissed off, angry. Could be 11 o'clock at night, could be midnight. I'd go out on a run. I would deal with my issues and come back feeling a bit better than I did before.
His mother was a very special person. So I think that loss came, there was a shock to the system for him and his family. And it's not easy. It's never easy to overcome that. But he chose the right path. He chose to become better through it and to honor her in a very positive way.
I know he's dedicated everything since to his mum. She was a fantastic lady. She really was.
Mum loved gardening, loved, like, wildflowers remind me of her. And then all of a sudden there were just wildflowers just everywhere. I just felt an incredible sense of her presence when I was walking up the hill. I felt like really warm and just joyous. I opened my hand and just like felt like we were walking up that hill hand in hand, looking at all these like incredibly beautiful flowers.
I think I told you my dad showed up in the form of a horse, probably 60 miles up from here. And you know it.
Yeah,
That's
you have that little smile on your face and you're like,
yeah.
Hi. Oh.
Do you need a Coke or anything?
I'll have one.
Yeah.
Thank you. You can't get those experiences normally. That's probably why I seek doing these things so much. It's like, there's so many special moments, and that for me is like, I'll remember that one forever. See you in 30.
I feel like we can get ahead of the recovery as we're almost going. And I don't know how you feel about this, is getting that first half done, or even up to 30 miles, then actually having a similar rest time, which was like an hour and a half, to get a new calm in, have a proper meal, and then start again.
I think it's valid. We got to get through Arizona. It's going to be hot. A midday siesta to get out of the heat of the day is also a really great idea.
Remember what happened on Tesla Challenge when you ran through the heat of the day?
Nah, let's not do that. No need for heat strokes here. At the end of the day, like, this isn't a one-day game. This isn't a one-week game. You're breaking it up into a lot of 25-mile days. Yeah. And as we've talked, like, that's extremely manageable.
Yeah, we like that. I like that a lot.
But no, I appreciate you coming out. It's cool.
Yeah. Very cool to be here.
First person who gives a shit.
It definitely feels different when you're out there and in it, because it's just a different switch on mentally.
Yeah, it consumes you too, as it should. It becomes all we think about. And it's such a beautiful linear life of just get up,
Simple.
do this thing, get up, do this thing for 64 days.
Is it hot?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get this done.
Never done this.
The last time was way worse.
Way worse. Yeah. Proud of you.
Thanks.
Yeah, I crushed it, dude. Didn't look easy.
Yeah, I can still get up.
All right, you're 49 and a half, go to 51.
Ish, maybe 50. Well, maybe just until I finish this beer.
Cool.
Hey, Mom.
I'll bring the car.
Thank you.
His feet are swollen, he said. I mean, this is how I'd expect him to be at the end of the day. The rest have been the anomaly.
Yeah, true.
This is fucking on the eighth day, he finally showed something. I mean, I'm not worried about it. He gets another 8 hours of sleep, he'll be right back where he was yesterday. He's not a mutant. No, I thought he might be. After 48:30 and now 8 days of this, I thought he might not be human.
I don't know how he does it.
Yeah, I started feeling like my ankle. It doesn't feel like there's much support there.
Lost enthusiasm real fast as soon as it was on the way down.
Welcome to the jungle. Yay.
I'd say, guys, like, just checking in on Will, and I think as we saw yesterday evening, I think we might be entering into new territory. He's tired.
He's tired this morning.
He didn't wake up. If we can front load more fluids on him, the better.
That's what I do. I
Just
like, every couple of miles, what I may do on some of this.
Yeah.
Or do you want this? And he's like, no, man, I'm feeling sick.
Yeah.
But I don't want to
all we
nose
can
him
do.
too much with it. I know it's like a delicate line.
Yeah.
William Goodge is attempting to run across the breadth of the United States of America. Tell me why you're doing it.
My mum was so special that I couldn't make it just be another sad story. I had to make it mean something, so raising money for cancer charities and hopefully showing people that they can use their negative emotion or situations to feel something positive is what I'm all about.
Hey. Hey. This might turn into my favourite day so far. This is fucking unreal.
Like, he's yet to really even show much weakness at all. Like, there's been twice now where he's really had a dip where I was like, okay, is this where it really falls off? And then we have some British bloke who is questioning whether he's doing it or if we're faking it.
Oh, really? Wow. Yeah. We need to talk. It's one person. Like, I don't know what to do. Like,
He's just fizzing that you're crushing it, like absolutely fizzing.
I just get fixated on it because the idea of questioning Will or any of ours integrity, it's just a crock of shit. They don't like it because this fucking dude who goes out and parties, wears fucking Gucci, can also throw down on these runs and isn't a fucking dork about it. Yeah. They can't stand that shit. Fuck them. There's no governing body over this shit. There isn't. This is the wildest form of a fucking running that exists for a goddamn reason. It's getting real fucking annoying. And it's like, what if he somehow does create a controversy?
I don't see how someone can possibly try and make up nonsense and conspiracy theories to...
Because he wants a tracker so he can sit at home and look at where he is.
The reason I do these things is in my mum's name and in my mum's memory. So the way I feel about it, it's I'm doing this because of her. So if you're saying that I'm faking it, then that's my main frustration. I've really worked with like emotion as energy. That's why they're on the socks. So I have this big pot of like pain and sadness from losing my mum. That pot's always full. That's why I can do these things.
When he was doing Joggle, it was a lot about mourning. And now I think it's about memorializing and honoring.
I still have that pain, but from that original pain now I just have so much strength from it. So I look at my mum passing as an opportunity to make it mean something more than a sad story. There's some inspiration people can take. I have people that message me that say they've started running or have been through a similar experience and somehow what I've done has helped them. And also raising money for cancer charities, like it's been over £100,000 already, and it just gives me a purpose beyond my own self-satisfaction to actually something come out of it that's better for the greater good.
Not letting her great qualities dissipate into the ether. Instead, keeping it alive through showing what he's made of and what she gave him. Now it's about celebrating her and her spirit.